Yeah, and picking up where we left off. Let's go do a quick little 30-minute gameplay. Got a client getting ready to come in, get a haircut in a few. So just something light. Oh, wait, I got some characters with some duplicate powers. Oh. Let me interact. And then I'm gonna start my day by going to work. So let's get it. I thought I was gonna make my character some medieval white man.
There's still time for us to have a word with him.
What you want?
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, we'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I'm sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
That's why I couldn't see it.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen? This portal is known as a Bloodgate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Okay.
There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtray.
Sarah, caretaker is here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The elder gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Okay. And my dog get some red in.
As the goddess of Ashtray was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
Something arrested. You were too weak for this fight.
These hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Not yours. Feel my call.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finish this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting. Sarah wants to be wary of this place, but it's your birthright. And I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your lover, are the last of your kind, the blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Goddess of Order approves.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl. You are the best girl. You know that, right? Hey, Charlie, Wiley, puppy face. Feeling good today, girl?
Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Someone just dug up. You look pretty fresh.
Tony Stark used to be the ultra-rich jerk I saw on TV. Now he's the ultra-rich jerk who eats all the cashews in the bowl.
Captain Marvel beat the X-Lords. Another phrase I never expected to say out loud.
Hunter, just in time. This royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky...
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. Fly the thing up and nuke it.
No.
Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony is one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, at the center of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we get this key open and study what's inside.
Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
it's not another amulet. I'm always in a feud.
I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Deck. This was a place of honor in my bedchamber in the sanctum for years. The sanctum centaur is no common domicile for burglars. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Protheon, most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush. You had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath.
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. This is like a doomsday for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put it in place. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working for me.
At last. Now, this artifact has been returned to its proper owner. We shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way. If only more of my time could be dedicated to study. I just assume you've been fighting punch-outs. If it were up to tell me, you'd probably be stuffing an item in some machine right about now. Very impressive. It's fortunate that we haven't run into any curses yet. isn't the ideal environment for these parchments. One misplaced ember, probably all she wrote.
If it were up to Tony, you'd probably be stuffing that item into some shoes right about now. Very awesome.
I'm always in a few places at once, so no time is ever wasted.
Yeah, I've been playing Midnight Sun. I didn't know it's like a card.
It's a card game.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off. I mean, storyline could, I don't know, like.
But somebody get it so much.
Yeah, man, it really threw me off.
Yeah,
It threw me off.
I forgot how to beat Venom.
Well, I beat Venom.
It messed me up trying to beat Venom at first. I was like, alright, put down. Then I got picked back up again. And I figured out how to beat it.
Right. Only reason I'm low-key playing, I'm waiting for Friday, Spider-Man 2 drop.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I played Mortal Kombat, and I played Mortal Kombat. It's definitely not 10. It's definitely not 11. Of course, you know, each iteration will be different. I don't know. I feel like this game is heavily rushed. Because, like, so I never did get to play Deceptions or like Armageddon, but I played Deadly Alliance. And you get to run through Deceptions, Deadly Alliance, and Armageddon, like within a few chapters. It's like a quick recap, just a new retelling, blah, blah, blah. Cool, I kind of like that. I dug that. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a lot missing from this game. And they just revealed Omni-Man, his gameplay. And his gameplay was like supposed to be one of the first like weeks that they dropped it. So I don't know. We'll see. The game's dying already though, because we got a heavy player one glitch to it. So player one gets precedence over certain combos, and like if you're player two, those combos won't connect. You know what I'm saying? Or like player one can break combos when you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I played online a little bit. That makes it hard as hell competitively, right? To play, and I'm playing ranked matches. and this dude breaking combos and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. On top of only having one pro tournament this year, yeah. I don't know what deals we're doing.
It's fortunate that we haven't run into any curses yet.
Yeah, but them go. Yeah, I was really excited for Mortal Kombat, man. I don't know, I'm just a little disappointed. I don't know, man. I actually, you can watch Loki.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, halfway. Yeah, I feel like Loki's gonna be the Tony Stark of the multiverse. Like, I can see implications, like even without even spoiling the first two episodes. I can see implications of how the plot leaks actually pop up, even Loki will pop up again. I see that's how we will get our multiverse Avengers, basically. Or our secret Avengers, our real secret Avengers team. Like I said, it's like if you didn't see season 1 and you don't want to sit through all of season 1, it does a pretty much good recap in the beginning. Like,
I watched season 1, so it was good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you like, dang, I might have forgot some parts, bam, 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 pick up right when we left off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. I really did. I really like that. They ain't show Jonathan Majors. I'll say that. But from what I heard in the release, he's not going to appear to like episode 4 or 5. Pretty much like he did in the first season. He didn't appear to like the last 2 or 3 episodes.
Right.
So yeah. So that's right on time for this. Like I said, the TVX on ham. Just be imagined with this, be put with the concept of like, oh shit, this shit's fake. What do I do now? That's basically what the plot is, and it's a whole lot of character development to it. Like Loki gets some real good character development. If you thought he had character development in the first movie, like I said, in the first season, it picks up literally right where it left off.
Oh wow. They said they're going to cancel the Vision show.
Yeah, so I heard they scrapped a whole bunch of projects, man. Vision's been scrapped.
Then they filmed like half of Daredevil and were like, we gotta start over.
Yeah, because I mean,
there was 18 episodes. Like, I'm like, how do you think they got an 18 episode? That seems extreme.
Because they want to stick more, maybe more like TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Like you
to hold you for the whole season.
Yeah, like y'all been with mid-season and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all been running, and that's what's kind of been failing most of the shows, except for like Loki, WandaVision, Moon Knight, kind of, sort of. It had its problems, but Moon Knight kind of, sort of, too, was a fairly good show. Falcon and Winter Soldier was a good one for me, even though you could tell there was heavily plot in there. Like whatever that pandemic was that those extremists was stealing medicine for, it's like, where's that whole plot? Just because of COVID, we're not gonna drop the plot. So we that woke? No. Like you wrote it in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you wrote it in there, so now you're not, oh wait, the people gonna think this. I think we're a little past that. We got so many other things to do with keep us distracted. But yeah, they want to start running them like real shows now. Because they feel pretty much that Echo project, it might just get the Batgirl treatment. I ain't even gonna lie. Even though they say they gonna need Echo for Daredevil, I think Kevin Feige trying to work his way around it. That's basically what he's doing right now.
I'm so surprised that they shelved Batgirl after Brendan Fraser won that Oscar.
Yeah, I know, right?
That would have been my selling point. I'm like, yeah, y'all got this. You're about to keep him back, get out. Oscar winner here, like, really is surprised about that.
And
who knows, man? Right now, I probably might buy that thing because Have you noticed like they started putting like all the DC stuff on like everybody, like they just highest bidder.
Yeah.
Like Max is hurting. Like all their like a lot of their originals, well not originals, but like Warner Brothers movies that came out in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Now you can watch any like you can put Netflix or Prime. Cause that movie that had Jared Leto and Denzel, like it came out on Max. Like that's on Netflix now. Pretty much all the DC movies on Prime right now.
Yeah, the superhero industry as far as movies is taking a hit, period, right now. And it's because of rush content, you know what I'm saying? Not taking
oversaturation.
Right, oversaturation.
That's why they dropped Blade, right?
Yeah.
They need to, man.
Yeah. It like we want a Midnight Suns. I'm playing this game, but
my issue is this: they can still just mess around and cool, especially with the multiverse. It's cool. Old dude back. What's his nice back? He don't look that old.
He doesn't look that old.
I feel like
Blade is actually an old character,
right?
Because of how long he's been around. And in the comic book, Blade has a daughter now. So, like, you could have just brought him in, did some multiverse shenanigans, and swapped him out for Mahershala Ali. You could still implemented the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, save him from Secret Wars.
Yeah, that's the one that actually might be trying to get Nicolas Cage back from Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
If you can bring Nicolas Cage back, you can bring what's his nice back.
Secret Wars is gonna be the him. That's him of the movie. That's literally gonna be the next end game. But they got to get it right with, because now you're talking about having 10 times more characters than you had in Infinity War Endgame. On top of, you got to give these characters screen time without giving them too much backstory drop. You know what I'm saying? Enough for the people to care and continue to stay engaged in the movie. Be like, okay, this shit is getting draining, or hurry up and get to the plot, or why are we even on this character right here? So, to get that done, they're going to have to break it up into 2 movies. And it's going to have to span through the TV shows, the projects, the one-shots, the special presentation. Secret Wars cannot be like Secret Invasion. For the love of God.
Let's tell you, watch that guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Secret Invasion dropped the ball. I liked a lot of it, but they dropped the ball in a whole lot of areas. Because Secret Invasion is something that could have took place to like 2-3 more other TV shows. It could have dropped into a movie, like, from the implications of what they're saying. Like, yeah, y'all dropped the ball big time on that. For the state of just putting it out there and being different from the source material trying to stick to the source material. You don't quite work like that. Like, you gonna stick to the source material, but then even work like that. And that's where most of that dropped the ball at with that game. With that show. Don't get me wrong. I like it for what it's worth. And I'm a die-hard Marvel fan like I am Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball got a new anime coming out. Everybody's mad because it's not a continuation of Super. But with Super, they literally going back to the basics. Like, they're letting the manga get so far ahead that when they drop the shows, it won't matter if they're like interfering with the manga or not. Like, hell, we're like 60, maybe 75 chapters in since the series ended. That's enough to run another whole 2-3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's exactly what they're doing. Because from what I heard, Dragon Ball Super is supposed to come back in like 2024. Because with the last movie they dropped, Superhero, with Gohan getting his power up, I believe we are 2 years, maybe 1 year right outside of the end of Dragon Ball Z, where Goku won the tournament and he fought Oob and Bluey, and he went away with him for a while and blase. Well, for what I seen in this league, okay, so the somebody off of GT. I don't care what nobody says because Goku was turned back into a little kid. But the new plot leak is everybody a kid now instead of just him. So the whole squad kids and the teenagers are now babies again, and they got to figure out what's going on. It's not evil Dragon Balls like it was in GT. It's demons from the demon world. Makes sense. So it's the main characters of this is Goku and Supreme Kai, and they got to figure out what the hell going on and get everybody back to their adult side. Cool, I like that. I can win with that. Why? Because since he's so small, he can't use none of his powers like he used to. His body can handle it. So Cuz goes back to the power pole. Like he takes it back to classic Dragon Ball. Like that. People transformation turn out innocent. So, I mean, I just think Marvel needs to take a step back, look at some other projects and how they're running things. And, I can see the comic book era and movies being dead.
I don't remember what the next era is, because, like, comic book era is running its course. I mean, comedy doesn't, I just can't see big budget comedy coming back like that, especially now with all the streaming, and I'm like, you know, if you're any big comedian, you just sign a streaming deal to do your movies.
Right.
I guess it's gotta be something that's gonna be low budget, because, I mean, for the risk, it's gotta be some genre that can just capitalize on low budget.
Scary movies.
Yeah, but still.
War and all that. Like, I saw Saw. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't see it. But, it's like, A24, that studio's got the right mentality, because everything they put out seems to be decent well, especially based off their low budgets. But
I will say this about Saw, though. You don't need to see no other.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them all.
Yeah, you don't need to see no other. You don't have to have seen no other movie. Because I haven't seen one since like 3 or 4, whenever the detective took over. I think that was 4. But yeah. It was, and I ain't gonna lie, the reason why we got in, we went ahead and go see it because I got the tickets free from a job at Blue Cross Blue Shield. But I would have paid to see it like that. Even though it was free, I would have paid to see it. It was good. It was real good. And like I said, it doesn't need to explain why Jigsaw is it. So I like that whole concept. Like, man, y'all low-key should have did that years ago. One of them kind of things. Yeah. That was good. I'm just everybody say that new was it Exorcist? What is it? With the 2 girls, is it the Exorcist?
Yeah, another Exorcist.
Yeah, everybody's saying it's pretty good, man.
I've never really got into that.
Nah, man, like I used to when I was younger. My mom, she used to love scary movies.
That first one's boring to me. Like, it's literally like, it's like one jump scene followed by like 15 minutes and it's talking.
Yeah.
It's really making a Friday 13th, Camp Crystal Lake series.
Like for a drink?
Yeah, for like
Jake
also wanted to, but it's weird because those rights with Friday the 13th are all jacked up between Paramount and New Line and Sean Cunningham.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like the new series. It's weird. It's like they could have a new series, a series that doesn't talk about Jason. It's because Jason wasn't
like some
from the original, so it's just really weird, like how all the right shots.
That sounds like you can't say mutant, just call them enhanced humans.
Yeah, like their rights are so jacked up. Like I said, Sean Cunningham, the original guy, owns certain rights, but then like I said, New Line and Paramount owns certain rights, and that's why there hasn't been a movie made since like '09 because they just don't know, they can't get all the rights situated. The smartest one was when the dude on Halloween's family, because they kind of did the Marvel thing where it's like, alright, well, so you write temporarily, if you don't put the movie out, we get them back.
Yeah, that's what, and they, I call that the Stan Lee model.
Yeah, at least
yeah,
it's like, alright, we'll get them back. But then Jason, right there, is all jacked up.
Yeah. I kind of want to see the Marvels though. I feel
I need to see Miss Marvel before I watch that. Right? Probably Secret Invasion.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling like the only reason we're gonna need to see Secret Invasion is basically for how Fury gets back over there.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I guess Secret Invasion. I was like,
Other than that, like I tell people, man, I don't even think you gonna need Secret Invasion for the Marvels. As long as you've seen Miss Marvel and WandaVision, to know,
Miss Marvel.
you know what I'm saying, just to know who Tiana Taylor is. Tiana, what's her name? Well, I don't know what she's going by. I don't know if she's going by Photon or what. But just so you can know who she is.
Right.
Other than that, from what people say, it really should have just been called Captain Marvel. Like, we understand the branding for it. It's basically the Kamala Khan fans, the Mega Bands, basically, from the comic books. Basically, just the Mega Bands from the comic books. Because that was the plot in one of the shows, like, where the hell did this come from? How long it's been here?
If only more of my time could be dedicated to study. I'd just as soon leave the fighting to the punchier types. If only more of my time could be dedicated to study. I'd just as soon leave the fighting to the punchier types. It's fortunate that we haven't run into any curses yet. I'm always in a few places at once, so no time is ever wasted. If it were up to Tony, you'd probably be stuffing that item into some machine right about now. Very impersonal. This really isn't the ideal environment for these parchments. One misplaced ember and that'll be all she wrote. This really isn't the ideal environment for these parchments. One misplaced ember and that'll be all she wrote. It's fortunate that we haven't run into any curses yet. If only more of my time could be dedicated to study. I'd just as soon leave the fighting to the punchier types. If it were up to Tony, you'd probably be stuffing that item into some machine right about now. Very impersonal.
We are back. Sorry about that. Let's get the money though. Peso.
Let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Hey, Hunter, got a sec to spare?
I mean, hello there. Apologies, I was astral projecting to someone who passed this.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all about 20-30 more minutes and I got to clean up back here. We're gonna bring the wild man back in. Yeah, we talking about you, nigga. We talking about you, nigga. We talking about you, nigga. We talking about you. Come on. Come on. Back inside. Go inside. Come on. Come on. Go on. Come inside. I'm coming inside. Come on. Fine then. Nobody, it's not playtime. Come inside. You coming inside or not? Okay, good boy. Right, don't give you a reason to be bad, huh? No, not on my cook. Not on my coffee, okay? Not on my coffee. Not on my coffee, okay? Let's go talk to Uncle Robbie Radix. Oh.
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
He's here.
You've been here more in the past 2 days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days. 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes.
Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chance. Kinda hard to miss.
Fascinating.
Tony is working. Welcome to Tony's Scary Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? No problem. How does this look? See ya.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider. Spirits of vengeance training. Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here. Like playing baseball.
Nigga, fun to me trying to act all innocent. You know he a menace. Yeah, you a menace, bro.
Maybe you should be the speaker.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Peace. Do your thing. Got a man, Hunter. Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes, she is quite the marvel.
I see what you did there, and you're not wrong. Never met a gal throw me into the sun before.
She is a formidable ally in our struggle against Lilith.
Hell yeah, she is. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it isn't. Never a rodeo, is it?
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
What's up?
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling you, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic.
There's no passage to New York. Or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey, prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
access to yet.
This is...
Well met.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye. Yes? You have problem?
That looks good. Very nice.
Yes, hello. It's good to have you around again.
Salutations.
Later.
Bye. Привет, Hunter. Yes? Hunter? I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on.
When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days. In worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table, see what we've got on our plate?
to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass on my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed. Captain Marvel was right on it.
Hideous. A single world ended. Calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Well, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra's attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
That was something.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Take this. Maybe you'll get lucky.
You're not out of this yet.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more to your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are our mother's child, Hunter.
Didn't think I could get any stronger.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that, Chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Some for the rest of us.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with mother!
Nice move.
Just what I need.
Try that again.
That helicopter's about to take off, and with any hope of understanding what this madman is actually ranting about.
We will stop it.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle.
She wasn't talking to you. You can't drink tea. Go sit down somewhere. Puppies can't drink tea. No, we have to get you some doggy tea or something from Starbucks. Yeah, they make tea for y'all at Starbucks. Doggy tea is fuck cup. Which ain't nothing real cream. Yeah, they got them fuck cups. Move! Now. Always in the way. Go eat. Go eat. Eat. Alright.
mercy for the servants of Lilith. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Get away from that.
Just like old times.
don't know when to quit.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The guidance route so narrowly escaped in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are our mother's child, Hunter.
Arm D, BT, third string. Watch this. These monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rentenbergs have no gumption.
With pleasure.
as humans. These mere mortals dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother.
Hello. Huh? Yeah. I'm so full of it.
Or that was a long time.
What?
One, he didn't start as a military. But really started like closer to 1150. And they only supposed to be out on not longer than that. And we just know it. Oh Lord, let me call you back in here.
Okay.
Alright.
Accept your fate. I will see all that you have done.
There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You would still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle.
What, Mom? Wagging your tail for him, that ain't good for you. Crazy. That's funny. I don't never hear the phone ringing, but I heard that motherfucker vibrating all the way in the bathroom.
scheduled the hearings on the same day for two students that involve each other. I ain't understand that. So now when we're going first, so now
You have earned this.
I got to leave. We got to leave out the back though.
Hail back.
Because he picked up front. And then or whatever, then we look like, why would they do that? Or if you get it on the same day, you need to schedule it a little further apart. I understand that part. But either way, I think I'm here being fine. I don't feel like he's gonna be, of course, 10 days. The man said it could be sooner. It probably will be sooner. But you have 10 days to make a decision. There was nothing going on, nothing that was happening for me. In my perspective. That would make me feel like my child is really in jeopardy of being able to. Especially when it has been confirmed that the student that he was fighting last Friday and has had other issues in the school and had issues with the stabbing entity.
Stabbing.
Back in the school year. He wasn't one of the direct bosses. So he couldn't get him on that. But he was involved.
Well, you can't be out here fighting thugs in school, bro.
Even if it don't even matter to me at this point. Here can say he don't just do one on that. The factors are all online. He just take his January class. He'll finish the rest of this year and January instead of going back and finishing the non-doctor class. He'll finish one class online. You don't have to study book next year.
Show yourself to me, Faustus.
But I don't have a feeling that any other boy is going to come to me.
Truly are.
I have a strong inkling he don't really feel. Because 9% is who? My person. And then you injure several other staff, and they of course have the option to press charges against you, which of course the administrator for Richie couldn't say, but he basically implied that, yeah, what his charges have been free. So, I don't have to he comes to me.
I mean, it got to be one or the other out of them.
Telemere, we just trying to get this behind us, and what we really focused on is arbitration information. So I'm not going to say that the school board here wasn't important, but it's small on the scale of things. Because the most you can do is get expelled. That ain't going to stop you from graduating. That's not, if you're expelled, I imagine you lose the opportunity to walk. So that was some, but that's still small on the scale of charges. Of we getting that off your record and you being able to move forward. But like I said, nothing, leaving out of here, nothing made me feel like, oh shit, I'm wrong. Nothing made me feel that way. And then it's crazy because we surrounded by people who we all know. Because the district attorney is a mere cousin. And the lady, I won't want to call her administrative assistant, but she probably is at the actual person to office. My son played basketball with a man, so she instantly realized that it was all of us. And I was like, oh, let me walk. I don't want to know nobody. You get in, do what you gotta do, at least out. But Journey Mama played a vital role. She really actually did, because he was fighting because of her. So she had a pretty vital role, because she wrote down some things that just could be made sense. They had been reporting it. And her mom, she had been reporting it too, and basically moved into it.
Take advantage while they
So when you don't do shit, you leave room and error for things like this to happen. You didn't do nothing. She reported it, her mama done been up there talking to the administrator, all of that. And y'all ain't do shit. And then they get into it in the classroom the day of. That's when all this goes down, because she takes the meter. And you walk her in the classroom, somebody's not a threat, but let the threat get up and walk out the classroom.
Right, that part.
That part. You are a wrong person in your office. But they be scared of these kids. They be scared of them. So she knew Johnny wasn't no threat. But she thinking that this boy here, and they be scared of kids. So they let them do the things that they want to do, because they be scared of them. Now, I can't work in no school district because I'm not going to be scared of you. And if you come for me, I'll beat you up.
Taking the shot.
And then every time I lose my job, I just lost my job. Man, no goddamn mistake.
Ain't nobody scared of them punk ass children.
I understand why people put their kids in private school. I've always understood it, but you always have a different struggle when you're in private school. Because most of the time you're not surrounded by people who are like this. Because most of the time people can't afford it. And so you have a completely different struggle. You might not be having the struggle of having to fight somebody or being bullied, but a whole other struggle.
Coming from a kid that went to private school, it's the same. It's the same.
You went to private school.
No, private school's private school, but it's the same. It's the same. And I went to a predominantly all-black private school.
You were talking about white people. You weren't talking about no little cracker baby.
Yeah, Carl Newman.
Because Amir went too. I'm a winner. I agree with everything. He sure went because my mama figured private school would be better for him, and he just didn't give a fuck. So it really had nothing to do with none of that. He just didn't give a fuck. Because he didn't like school. So he was bad. He wasn't fighting nobody or doing anything like that, but he was bad. He was fucking bad. He was fucking bad. But you didn't go to private school. As you got older, middle to high school, that is a completely different struggle. I guess I better not pull off real here because they might be coming.
Baby, 6th grade is considered middle school. I'm trying to tell you.
You went to 6th grade? I thought you stopped at
No, I graduated from St. Martin. And I went to Carlin Newman for a week. Didn't last. A week. That was it. And I told my mama, I can't do this. I'm not going to do this. Put me somewhere else. No different in private school, babe. I'm trying to tell you.
I think I know. Yeah. We're going to read it.
Yeah, you was trying to say I didn't go to a real private school.
I mean, not really.
How?
No, you didn't.
How?
I know you was trying to, I know you was, what's called it? Because you talk about it all the time, and you talk about teachers. So I know you went. I know you went elementary school. I know you went out.
After I got kicked out of Harbison West and George Appier for fighting, I went to private school, all before the 3rd grade.
Sit tight and stay on top.
Yep, got kicked out of Harbison West for breaking that little boy arm.
Don't be jumping up to the window like this. You can't have the door. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What? What are you looking at this? What, man? You're not used to the area. What? What was outside trying to get you? That's really bad. Acting like someone was outside trying to get you. Someone was outside trying to get you? What you trying to tell me? What is wrong? You okay? It's okay. Oh. What you call it? The cat? Okay. For a heart to beat so good? Ooh, leave that heart. And my invoices on my bed. I'm gonna make it make it fine. You know, I don't have to rush to get off the top today. Just as long as I got study home. I do got training.
Okay, Chase, it's nap time, buddy. I'll take you a nap while Daddy at work.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what happened.
fool can stand before us. Only the innocent.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
Engaging target.
Our ally is injured.
That helicopter's about to take off, and with it, any hope of understanding what this madman is actually ranting about.
We will stop it.
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything back to the Abbey for analysis.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
Victory!
Enough to save.
That's still not gonna be enough.
With this came a rebirth and a change. Magical energies that were transcending our reality. How honest. Just as we did with the very particles that make up our being.
Just what I needed.
You have been judged.
It's your choice. Doing so well. You had your chance to escape. You are lucky to still be breathing. Is that truly your best? Too weak for this fight.
Well done. Seems like that's the last.
Last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
chill magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
2 hours. What?
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda.
Close, Hunter. But now, something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see,
I gotta take this.
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Linda, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
You should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are all... Best...